Welcome back to Insights. So many things to talk about with Martin Fisher from Science Central here, and it makes me nervous when you have stuff out. This is the first time we've actually used the table. Usually it's just back here as a prop.
All right, well, we'll find out. Is there a fire extinguisher nearby for the second experiment I have?
All right.
It'll be okay.
So a lot of things to talk about. If people are just suddenly waking up today going, hey, wait a minute, what's my kid going to do over winter break? You guys have that solved.
We do. We have plenty of activities going on in no particular order. First of all, this is going to be the very last 2 weeks of our temporary exhibition, Bones Carnival. It's going to be on display until Sunday, January 8th. So you can learn all about the human skeleton.
Good to know.
In addition, for the kids, if you're trying to think of, hey, what can my child do every day during winter break? Well, we have our winter break science camps going on. In fact, the experiment that I have today is from our winter break science camps.
Terrific.
And of course, we always have all of our permanent exhibits, our demonstrations going on. If you're thinking of, which camera's on? There we go. If you are thinking of going on vacation and you're going to be in another city that has a science center, you might want to get a Science Central membership, because our membership gets into hundreds of other science centers around the country, around the world, for free. And if you get a membership, you'll also be able to sign up your child at a reduced rate for our winter break science camps.
There we go.
Want to try an experiment?
Yes, let's go.
All right, so this one's pretty easy. It involves simple chemistry. We're going to do a pressure experiment.
Okay.
I'm going to start off. I'm going to put a little bit of water into this cup.
All right.
And then what I'd like for you to do is choose a color. No, not that color.
All right.
Put a drop of water, of the dye, into that water. You don't really need to use the dye. It's just to make it a little bit easier to see this experiment. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to swish it around a little bit.
All right.
And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a candle.
Yep.
We'll place it on this little bowl or a plate and go ahead and put, I don't know, about ½ an inch or so of water in. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That looks good. Perfect. Excellent. All right, now this does involve matches, so you make sure that if you're doing this at home that you have adult supervision, and that's why I'm going to do this one, right?
Yep.
We'll go ahead and very carefully light our candle. What we're going to do is take the glass in a moment and we're going to place it over, upside down, over our candle. It's going to get warm inside of this glass.
Yep.
As it gets warmer and the oxygen gets used up, once the oxygen is used up, our candle goes out. It'll then get colder. The pressure will decrease inside of the glass. And then the air pressure on this plate is going to push the water down and up into the glass. Watch this. In fact, to make it easier, let's add a little more water just for fun.
All right.
Perfect. Okay, here we go. If the camera zooms in, so eventually our candle is going to go out as the oxygen is used up, and then it'll get cooler. The pressure inside of the glass will decrease. The pressure of the air over this plate will increase. Look at that. There we go.
Whoa.
And the water starts to rise. Now, let's make sure that this is scientifically accurate. What do you think? So we're going to do it a second time, but let's make sure that it works. We'll use another candle, because that's what scientists do, right? We like to experiment. So we'll put it there, and again, since it requires matches, adult supervision, that would be me. We'll go ahead and light it, and then light our candle. All right, this time I trust you. You're a pro. Go ahead and you put the glass on top.
All right.
Let's try it one more time. When the oxygen in the glass gets used up, because you need oxygen for fire, and sure enough, our water is going into the glass and starting to rise. This is one of the activities that we're doing inside of our winter break science camps that the kids would be able to sign up for. For an entire day of activities, they'll be able to learn about simple science experiments like this.
I love it. And again, if you'd like more information, you can find out online at Science Central's website. You can also give them a call about this. We will be back here because we've got more science fun and more information about what's going on to ring in the new year. Great for parents, great for kids.
Countdown to noon.
Exactly. Stay right there. This is Insight.